not physical torture, but that the movie is evolved around a psychological horror sociopath who was bullied in his young life, and now he's recruiting a legion of people his way to feel what it's like to be crucified his entire youth. This young man was had a condition called a kyphosis of the back, which is actually a hunch on his back. And when he was young, he was ridiculed by all his students, especially a young black student. And as the ages went on and he became a teenager, his worst tormentor was a man named Theodore Johnson, which his street name became Knuckles. But as you learn throughout the movie, you find out later why you were there, why you were caged. But in the meantime, you're going through guilt, you're going through fear, you're going through anxiety, you're going through all kinds of anticipated tortures, and you're seeing flat screens above your cage of relatives who you care about, your mother, your sister, somebody in your family, are being stalked. And guess what? They're going to be caged too, as your perception would be. So now you have all these feelings going on throughout a period of time, and you know your time's coming as the numbers are being rotated, and as the numbers are rotated, you're getting closer to be taken away by this hunchback creature. And you're going to hear horrific mutilations and saws and gnarling of dogs and beatings and people screaming from the cage that was next to you because you set it off. You couldn't keep your mouth shut when a light on the top said, "Whisper only, don't talk." And of course you're going to talk. If you get woken up in a cage, you're going to talk. Everybody did, and everybody would. And that's what the hunchback and his keeper, they knew that would happen, and that's part of the circle of events that goes on with the movie. So, if you were told to act like yourself, if you were told you're going to be horrifically mutilated, how would you act? You had 2 weeks to prepare for that, and trust me, when you watch this movie, you're going to see award-winning performances by people who had no acting experience. And the people who had SAG actors, they did immaculate. And they had SAG credits, and the people that we had to pull off the street because we had some no-shows, they did an outstanding job also. So you can do it. If you're an initial filmmaker, you think you have to have a screenplay, trust me, if you have the right genre, if you have the right ideas, if you plan, you outline, you cast, you have a rolling system of things that will make this thing work, you can do this movie. Or you can do a comparable movie. So I encourage you all, go out, watch The Hunchback 2021. It was done without a screenplay. It was done ad-libbed. You're going to see performances from people that we pulled off the street, people that were friends and relatives. They were given the right direction by yours truly, but they got to be themselves. And tell your friends, tell your relatives to watch us, because you're not going to see anything like it. You're going to be scared. You're going to be twisted. You're going to find out there's 3 red herrings, and you're not going to guess who the real antagonist is. You will not. Guaranteed. Go out and watch it. Rent it. Go to the theaters. It should make it there. Best of luck to all of you. Happy filming.